Chris,
So
I just want to say thank you for dressing the way that you do, because it plays into my bit
he gets all.
perfectly.
All right.
Perfect.
Didn't we already do the gardener bit?
Oh, that's funny. Neuralink had a big day yesterday. Did you hear about that?
No.
I did not.
Was able to move the mouse with Neuralink yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So, and at first when I saw it on the news, I thought he moved like a live mouse. I was mistaken. It was for a computer, but either way was still cool.
You mean the cursor? Or
Yeah, like the cursor.
No.
Yeah, like
a
no,
lab rat.
he used telekinesis to move this bad boy. That's telekinesis, Kyle.
Damn, one of those.
That's funny. Yeah, so a little update on our friend Elon with the Neuralink. So that's fun stuff. So that's coming along nicely. Let's talk about some obscure laws that are outdated.
All right. So I was traveling to the depths of the internet, and I was like, you know what? I want to know, because we were having a conversation about the laws that are still in existence, and someone was like, no, some of these laws aren't in existence. Yeah, there's still quite a few that are absolutely ridiculous that legislation has just completely overlooked, and it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
So I managed one from each of our states.
Okay.
And then a couple of other ones that I really liked. Jamie, for Utah, biting while boxing is illegal. So
Mike Tyson, don't come to Utah.
Straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Is there an age limit for that? Because I think little kids, you know.
There is no age limit, so I'm sure it's a misdemeanor at a under 18.
Above
18, it's probably.
So is that professional fighting or is it for any fighting?
It did not specify, and I didn't care to look any further. I just thought it was interesting that was ruled out.
Okay, I didn't know if mutual combat would be part of that law.
Jamie, do you know if mutual combat in Utah is a thing?
I believe mutual combat is, but I believe that law is any type of boxing, whether you're celebrating Boxing Day or in fisticuffs.
Fair enough.
That's funny. Okay, all right.
So in Texas, this is for us Texans, right?
Yeah.
You cannot sell a human eye.
Well,
because that's what we're going to do.
I guess my batch of human eyes is worthless.
Yeah, I've been saving up all these years. Oh wait, no, let's not put that on there.
My batch of eyes is more worthless than pizza coin right now.
Oh man, it could be all over, man.
Jody, you don't have to worry about ears. It's just eyes.
Makes me wonder what was going on to pass that legislation. Like, were they eating them? Were they?
No, man. It was people scooping them out and selling them back to them.
The who?
Yep, scooping out their eyeballs and being like, "Hey, I've got an eyeball for you. It happens to match your other eye."
That's what I call highway robbery. Am I right?
Where's this drum and
good
cymbal?
stuff. That's dad joke of the day right there. Hello, Jeannie.
Hello, Jeannie.
Hello.
I feel like we're having a new heights moment with Jeannie walking in the background.
You guys always
like the Brady Bunch.
Okay,
what else you got, Jody?
All right, so in Tennessee, it's illegal to share your Netflix password. This one is a newer one. It came about in 2013, but it's an absolute ridiculous law because who's really going to listen to that? How are you going to
enforce it?
Yeah.
Who's going to enforce it?
And the disclaimer for all of these is essentially that nobody really enforces these, but they're still on the books. One of my favorites that I found extremely hilarious. Going to school in Oklahoma, growing up, kind of going through our transition into adult life in Oklahoma. One of the laws is you can't trip a horse. It's outlawed.
They've got some weird animal laws in Oklahoma.
Cow tipping is game on. Tripping a horse, no go. Straight to jail.
You also cannot walk your elephant downtown Tulsa after sunset.
Speaking of walking your elephants, where was it? Hang on, I've got my list of them here. Legal parking fees in the state of Florida also apply to animals.
I mean,
so you can't like tie your dog up to a parking block?
I guess not.
It's so you don't park your horse in handicap parking.
And then the other one that I really liked was in Missouri. This is my favorite one. Bear wrestling is illegal.
Those Missourians don't know how to party.
It's illegal, huh?
That sounds like it should be an Alaskan one, but we'll take it to Missouri. It's all good.
That actually does sound like Alaska one, but you know what the Alaska one is?
I know exactly what it is. Do you?
I do. You can't get drunk in a bar in Alaska.
I didn't know that one.
Yep, it's illegal to get drunk in a bar in Alaska.
That is not the one I had on the list. So you cannot get
Which
drunk.
one do you have?
You can't put an animal in the back of an open vehicle. So if you have, like, say, a convertible or a Jeep or something like that, you cannot put a animal in the back of it.
No moose. No mises.
no mises.
Wasn't there a guy that like
Mustang?
Wasn't there a guy that took his like Cadillac Eldorado and like drove his cow around in it or something like that?
Yeah, he had a bull that he drove around in that thing.
No go in Alaska, buddy.
I don't know, man. Give me that guy's number and let him do some welding for me, because he somehow welded a whole containment area for that bull in that Eldorado. So.
And the crazy thing is that car wasn't leaning. That car was like literally like plain, like, I mean, like
it was
airbags.
Ship. It literally had airbags in it.
That's true.
Like maybe like 30,000 pound airbags, but hey.
They get popped by the
horn. All right, Chris. So this one's for you. You are not going to Maryland anytime soon, my guy.
What's gonna?
It is illegal to wear a sleeveless shirt in a public park in Maryland.
Nice.
Dude, I have the right to bear arms, man. What are you talking about?
Not in Maryland, you don't.
Dear God.
Stepping on my rights.
No.
Dear God.
We're going to send you to Missouri so you can go bear wrestling.
All right.
But those were those were my top picks.
I'll pay to set that up.
Yeah.
Chris against the bear.
So that would be fun.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, cool.
So the question is what kind of bear is best?
I think
Grizzly.
Kodiak. Something easy.
Oh. He said Kodiak. He goes right for the biggest bear ever. Like, yeah, Kodiak bear.
I'm a polar bear.
I'll do now. Pandas are vicious.
He's like, can I get a teddy bear?
Yeah, there we go.
He's trying to wrestle a Care Bear over there.
Right.
Don't pull out the Care Bear stare. Yep.
So what do you have for Arkansas, Jody? Because Arkansas has a really good one that
Arkansas is you can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m.
That's fair. That is absolutely
that is fair.
Nobody
That
wants
makes
to hear
perfect
it after
sense.
9 p.m. Yep. There was a lot of like weird sound ordinances, like very specific sound ordinances at very specific times. Like one was like after like 7:26 p.m. It's like, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? But it was like specific noises. I don't remember what they all were, but it was hilarious going through some of these. And I was like, okay, these people were high.
I got Reader's Digest here because I saw the one that you saw.
Yeah.
But I wanted to pull a few like extra ones out. Reader's Digest has a pretty good one for Arkansas.
All right.
So growing up in Oklahoma, being between Kansas and Arkansas, there are 2 ways to pronounce Arkansas. Do you remember both ways, Jody?
Arkansas and Arkansas?
So yes, it is against the law in Arkansas to pronounce the state incorrectly. And the law actually reads, Arkansas has 3 syllables in it, and you must pronounce all 3 syllables. Arkansas. Instead of Arkansas.
That's 3 syllables.
Because technically both of them have 3. Arkansas. Maybe it's Arkansas.
Kansas.
Arkansas.
Interesting.
So there's that one. California has a really good law that I think we should probably look into is no nuclear weapons.
They're all against every bit of fun possible. They're a bunch of fun suckers out there in California.
They do that. They do that.
What are you supposed to do when you go to California?
They do that because they let Nevada do that. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's New Mexico, man. It's New Mexico. They're the ones that get all the nukes.
And it's actually in Chico, California, not the entire state. Oh, so, Colorado. Go ahead.
So let me back up here. I just thought of it. If I owned a hot dog stand and someone honks their horn after 9 p.m., am I part of that law? From the sandwich shop thing?
My answer is no. A hot dog is not a sandwich.
Hot dogs aren't a sandwich.
I see what you're doing here, Chris, and I don't like it.
It's meat between 2 buns, man.
Hot dog's not a sandwich.
Yeah, then you're a sandwich every night, Chris.
No, it's a hot dog bun. It's a single piece of bread.
But it goes on both sides.
So that's like
sandwich is
that's
2
like a
parallel
kolache is
sides.
not a sandwich.
Hot dog sandwich.
A kolache is not a sandwich. A calzone is not a sandwich.
A taco, a sandwich?
No,
is not.
You're out of your ever-loving mind if you classify a taco and a sandwich in the same food group.
Yeah, a quesadilla is a little dicey too because you can make a quesadilla 2 ways. You could use 2 tortillas, or you can use 1 tortilla and fold it.
Yeah, Jody, what about that?
It's not a sandwich still, but
hang on, I'm still analyzing this one to firmly place my foot down because you're trying to make me toe the line here, and I won't do it for you, Chris. I will not. No, I stand firm that a quesadilla is not a sandwich.
Fair enough.
All right.
So last law on my part, and I didn't really get very far through these because there's some really dumb ones like no selling children in Florida. You have to eat fried chicken with utensils, all that stuff. But in the great state of Colorado, you may not own a catapult in Aspen.
See, they're fun suckers too. They're just like California, taking away all of our weapons.
I just want to roll up with a catapult on a trailer in the back of my truck and just see how far I get.
Now, is a trebuchet a catapult?
To what?
A trebuchet, is it a catapult? I would say yes.
Oh, yes, 100% it is, yeah.
It's a style of catapult.
Yeah. An advanced catapult.
Yep.